Uppercut, uppercut, sonic boom! Hey going trendsetters, today's video is all about PUBG Mobile data intake and errors and mistakes in PUBG Mobile. I want you to get into the headspace of playing a little more like a computer, no matter how good you are. A lot of the pressure that we feel and the nerves that we feel in situations in PUBG Mobile, and I know this applies to a lot of the older grubs out there, is because we allow ourselves to play emotionally. You've got to take in the data and run it through your computer, and come up with answers like this.
That's a bot call.
And it is a bot call.
SKS.
Okay, let's stop this for a
there's
second.
Another one over here.
The computer says that in my experience, if I hear 2 guns firing and there is no death in the kill feed to that particular weapon, then it's either bots shooting at a player that is hiding and is waiting to kill you, or it is players imitating bots to try and drag you in. There are particular weapons where you're pretty sure that's the case. Like if you hear someone spouting off with a mutant, don't go over there if you don't see something in the kill feed. Now, this is obviously a full squad, and you got to love Asia because it is so confusing, and keeping track of what's going on in this gunfight will drive you crazy. Remember, there were 2 guys that we knocked and thirsted. I don't know if I included that in the start, but over to the west of us, there were 2 guys we knocked and thirsted. There was no instant kill. So that's the 3rd and last member of that squad over there getting stuck into people. We have 3 more members of the squad left that were bot calling to try and bring us in front of us. And there are going to be a couple of bots, real actual bots, pop into this engagement at the same time as well. Tracking this is where you need to play like a computer. And it's where you need to start being really, really sensible with the way you play the game and not emotional. See that? There's bots dead there. CG's knocked. I'm trying my best to get the car out of the way so we don't lose the car, and I'm also using it to block and stop them from thirsting, but they got Thudley anyway. They then make a push. I get 1 knock, and then the teddy bear dude in the west gets away. I've got a self. I'm going to let them get the revive. And I'm reviving over here behind the car because I'm expecting grenades to start coming in right about now. There is a knock on our left. They've got a decision to make. Are they going to revive that knock? Because the guy out west was actually getting stuck into me, not doing a whole hell of a lot else. So here we go. I get in the car. Well done. I think this is the person coming out the back. It is. There's Teddy Bear Guy. Well done. And there's still a bot way out here on the left, right? And I'm like, is that a real person? Well, I know there's at least 1 guy left here I haven't got a kill for. So I'm going to grenade this and see if I can pick up the clear on the knock and the guy reviving him. And there we go. We're up to 8 kills. And it turns out the guy out there on the left is a bot that no one bothered to pick up and clear. I think Teddy Bear Guy probably killed him. Whatever. That is one of the things that is so important that I really don't do enough myself, but when I do it, I play so much better.
I'll go further.
Let's have a listen to this. So we're going to Stadium on Rondo.
With us?
Our favourite place to drop, really. We love dropping here. Well, one of our
I'll
favorites.
go this one then.
Watch out.
If you want to go the right one, or we both go the same, I don't know.
Now, there is a moment in this gunfight where the other team, due to either lack of communication or just playing really out of touch with the actual data that's coming in, blows the clear.
We'll do the guy in your building first. I've got a
You
guy
can
in
hear
the building behind me.
how calm we are. Because you learn that once you do things enough,
Can't really.
you know what the outcomes are going to be
Is it on the
if
floor
you
below you, right?
follow the
Yeah,
same set of
Do you want to just go for it?
circumstances
Watch out.
as often as possible. So we push together, clear the target on the bottom. They dropped separate sides. The reason we dropped
His mate's in the
together
one
in both
behind this one here.
these two apartments was because we could support each other.
There's 12k in here if you want it.
Now, one of the things you're going to find here is we do screw this up.
I hit him on the way in. I don't
We're
know
not
if
in
he stayed
person.
here.
We're not perfect.
Yeah.
We
He's in
do
the
screw
next
this
one
up
on the roof.
because there's actually two people over there. It's not one. And I only saw one come in. So someone's probably dropped further back. And it's exactly what's
think it's
happened.
the
You see, as we come out here, behind us,
I can
there
hear
is
him.
someone who's landed just there. I go up because I know I can't run to dingers without being seen, and I'm going to go through the back.
Okay. I'm coming out the
And
back
I'm going to drop out,
to get in to see you.
and I'm going to land in, and that's a safe way to get to the revive. This is when they should push, right?
They're going to push.
100%. And you can hear me saying it. This
Do you have
is
any
when they
meds?
should push,
No.
but they don't. They smoke to
boost.
come in.
Good luck with that.
Crazy.
He's gone upstairs.
And then he goes up, and one
One's
jumps
down.
down.
He's inside. Why the fuck did they
That's
do
the
that?
teammate of the guy we just knocked. Very similar names.
Here you go, first
And
aid
they
here.
screwed it. Now,
Why the fuck did they do that? They blew
you
that.
can hear, I'm baffled. We should have been dead.
You don't want to push him?
Just hold. I think I'm going to be able to get on the roof here.
And now we're going to squeeze him. We're just going to squeeze this guy.
I
Because
am on the roof.
there's
I don't know
there's
where
really
he is. He
no
might be in
need
the-
to take a risk here at the very start of the game and lose the whole game. I've said this a
Definitely
million
not, mate.
times on channel.
Yeah.
You can't win it at the start, but you
I
can
think he
certainly
might be in
lose it
the,
at the start.
um,
And I don't want to
the
give him an
stairwell, you know what I
angle
mean?
on me. So what I'm going to do is take a little jump onto the
Was there
wall,
3 or 4 of them?
vault, and parkour up onto
There's
the top of the
4.
water tanks. Behind
I
this,
can't see him
lo and
lying
behold,
down.
we've
And
now
well,
got
I've only
cover.
killed
and I know the roof is clear.
1.
There he is. He's out.
He's real badly dinged up, mate. Let's go.
Dingers can push
I'm
that,
coming, I'm
clear
coming, I'm
that.
coming.
He only needs to hit one shot, and that guy's done.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
That's
to the
it.
other dude.
That's the third member of the
Good
squad.
job, he's done though. Good job, us.
Because this is a huge error on my part. A massive
We're
error.
all over here.
And it's just when I'm starting to pound my chest and think that I've killed it.
Coop, 2-seater.
There's 1, 2, 3. That's it, right?
3 of
I
these
stopped.
guys down.
There's a 4th in the car.
Where the fuck am I taking damage from? Oh, there was another.
I-
Fuck.
He
I stopped.
didn't get out of the car.
Just 1 second to take this.
I know it's a mistake, and it nearly lost us the game already.
I'd love one.
So let's go back to the same spot as before, but this is a solo squad situation versus a squad of 3. They land first underneath. I land first up top. So I've got a gun, and I'm trying to turn the early advantage to a knock or a kill. It doesn't happen. There's another one there. I instantly know that I've got to get out of there. I've got to find myself a better space. I take the time to switch to another Uzi. I don't weapon switch. And I run for the stairs. That's 1. Weapon switch. 2. I listen, making sure. Always taking a chance to loot. Now, the reason I'm ducking is because you can shoot these balconies. They're very low. They don't cover enough. Listening and holding stairs at the same time. All the way to the top. Getting the reload on the Uzi. Holding. I'm not going to go for the heal unless he gives me the chance. He's going to hear that. That's going to make him push. Too late. When you break it down simply, in real time,
Was really easy.
you can get it done. But you can hear, I went completely silent that whole hot drop. because I was focused. I was crunching the data, and I was figuring out exactly where to go. And I can tell the difference in my gameplay when I'm focused and when I'm just trying to play and get fragged. And there's a big difference. And the sad thing of it is, when I have that focus in my gameplay, I get more. When I just play to be aggressive or trying to beat the enemy with flare or Alan or some kind of fancy shot, jumping off the top, clutching in through the window and hitting them from behind. It's all fancy, great, good. Does win games sometimes, and it looks cool. But if you want to be better at PUBG Mobile, you have to drop the emotion out of your gameplay. I'm Bushka. Thank you so much for watching. Look after yourself. There'll be more content coming. Plenty more content coming. This week coming up, I'm doing 2 live streams. Monday morning my time and Friday morning my time, which will be Sunday night NA time and Thursday night NA time. And that's the only real big gameplay session happening this week. We're going to be doing an awful lot of video. So I've got so much content that I need to grind out there. I think it's about time we had a big video month. Anyway, look after yourself. Stay safe in the battlefield. Don't forget to subscribe. And as always, bye for now.